Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Was the Demigod Son of Artemis? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story. Now before continuing this, I've already uploaded a short movie to my Apollo Uchiha channel. If you haven't checked it out, then please do so. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels. And yeah, it has been a while since I've done anything related to Naruto x Pecy Jackson. So yeah, here it is. I hope you enjoyed today's story, and without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins at the end of the 4th Great Shinobi War, as we see Naruto and Sasuke Uchiha were finally able to seal away Kaguya Otsutsuki. But Kaguya, while being sealed, in her rage, released a furiful attack, a fatal one, combined with her Ash Moon technique that fatally wounded Naruto. As now we see, Naruto was laying on the ground as Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi were hovering over him, panicking. Sakura was trying her best to heal Naruto. Sakura, is something wrong? Why is Naruto not healing? Asked Kakashi. It's alright. As Naruto said this, he was breathing heavily. As Sakura then said, No, it's not. I can't find anything wrong with him. He's just dying. Bullshit. There's no way just a person can die if everything is fine with him. I don't know what Kaguya did. But she did something to him. It's alright, guys. At least we were able to save everyone. Everyone is safe now. No, Naruto. You can't die like this. I'm not gonna allow you to, said Sakura, pumping more chakra into her hand and into Naruto. Wait, Dobe, if you die right now, all of our battle, everything we've done, will be all for naught. Heck, I might even finish my plan and kill and destroy everyone. No, you idiot. You wouldn't. What makes you think I wouldn't? Because I'm saying so. Promise me, Sasuke. Promise me that from now on you will be the one to protect them all. Heck, you can even be the Hokage. I love you guys. As Naruto's eyes closed, No! Yelled out Sasuke, as Kakashi screamed in a inhuman voice of agony and pain. As Sakura also began to shed tears, because no matter how much chakra she pumped into Naruto, Naruto wasn't responding. As inside the mind's cave we see Kyuubi glaring at Naruto, who was looking at him sheepishly. You are an idiot, you know that? I'm sorry, Kurama. But hey, you will be finally free now, wouldn't you? What makes you think that I will allow you to die like this, Naruto? After everything you have done for me, I won't allow my friend to die like this. What are you doing? Said Naruto as he began to glow in an orange chakra. I have a technique that I have created that would allow one to travel back in time. How? I've been stuck with two Uzumaki Fuinjutsu masters for the past 100 years. What makes you think that I wouldn't have picked up a skill or two? As Naruto's eyes widened. So wait, you... Of course, kid. Go on and live your life. It's a still in works jutsu since I have never used it, so I don't know how far it might take. Or would it even take you back? Then why are you using it? I know this much for sure, that it will save you. As now we see, he finished the hand seals, as he then said, Sacred Sage Arts. Rebirth. As after hearing these words, Naruto was engulfed with a bright white light, as his soul was transferred. As now we see, away from the Shinto pantheon, in another pantheon altogether, ruled over by Greek gods, we see that Artemis, the goddess of hunt and maidenhood, was currently strolling in the forest, looking for a new hunt all by herself. Sometimes she usually did this because most of the time she was with her hunting for the next prey. But usually, once in a while, she would like to take a walk or a stroll, or just hunt out for herself, until she felt something within her stomach, as her stomach began to glow, until it turned into a belly of a pregnant woman, as her eyes widened, as she was shocked and baffled. What the hell just happened? As after that we see, she panicked and didn't know what to do, and arrived to the person she could turn to, the only person. As now we see, she arrived to Athena, her sister. As Athena was looking at her, as she explained everything what has transpired. So let me get this straight. You were just taking a stroll and out of nowhere you became pregnant. Yes. Are you doubting me, sister? You know that I have vowed on River Styx that I would not break an oath. I know you wouldn't. Then how is this possible? What are we to do? Unfortunately, I don't know anything about this. There are modern ways where you can take care of it, but no. The child is innocent. I can't. Said Artemis, feeling her maternal instincts kicking in. As Athena was taken aback, I was just suggesting. No, anything but that. Then we have to go towards him. No, not him. Anyone else, not him. As now we see both of the goddesses sitting inside the temple of Apollo, the goddess sun, and many other things, as he was jumping like a child left and right. I'm finally going to be an uncle! Woo! Was the only thing he could yell because he was excited. Apollo, calm down. Told you we shouldn't have come here. What? What do you mean, little sister? Of course you should have come to your older brother for help, especially if it's regarding his nephew or niece. As Apollo then said, ooh, I can see into the future. As Apollo's eyes widened as he saw Artemis in tears and her son laying there, and him comforting his sister with tears in her eyes as the others stood behind them with tears as well. As Apollo then became serious. Apollo, is everything fine? Said Athena, noticing that something was off. Yeah, everything is fine. Everything is. I think we should bring him to the council. What? I'm trying to hide it, you idiot. Why should we? We should. As seeing the Apollo's serious face, Athena immediately sensed that something really was off here. So she then said, I think we should follow Apollo's suggestion. If he's acting like this, which is quite odd, then something must be off. Yes. Hey, I'm not acting odd. Seriously. You are though. As now we see, after arriving at Zeus and Hera's temple, Zeus was quite weird to see his son and two daughters, as Hera was also annoyed to see them. Father, there's something I would like to share. We have to summon the council. As after that we see, a council was summoned, as Poseidon, Dionysus, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, Ares, and the others arrived, and now were seated on their thrones, while Hestia nearby was tending to her hearth. Speak, Apollo. What is it that you need to say to us? Said Zeus, as he called in for the meeting. I have seen a vision regarding Artemis and her child. Her child will be the key to win against the Titans, ending them once and for all. As Zeus and everyone's eyes widened, and so did Artemis and Athena, who finally realized why Apollo was acting like such. What do you mean by that? Titans are sealed away in Tartarus. Hades is watching over them in the underworld. Summon him, please. As Hades was called to the Olympus, as soon as he arrived, a chilling, eerie feeling also arrived, sending the goosebumps to the younger Olympians, while the older ones were not so effective. Brother, why have you called for me? I have called for you, brother, because Apollo has said that the Titans are acting up. The seals are perfectly fine, and they are sealed away. Our dear father is angry and pissed, and still curses our name, but still, I do not doubt that he will escape. As Zeus, being the paranoid god as he was, then said, you should check. Why don't you not visit him yourself and see for yourself? What do you mean by that, Hades? I said, why don't you check for yourself? I have checked again and again. I have other matters to tend to. Wait, Hades, please, I beg of you. Said Apollo, shocking everyone because Apollo never begged. Please do check. I don't want my nephew or niece to die. I won't allow them to die. As now we see, if anything worse, fates appeared there, as the three of them arrived and gave them the prophecy. The child of the moon will bring forth redemption and with him will be brought forth the light. In the night of the night when moon illuminate, it will illuminate the sky, and everyone falling under it will live a prosper life. But they will also shed a tear when the light will die, and the titans no longer will remain. With the prophecy being stated, they all departed, as Zeus was shocked. What even was that? I think that, Father, the fates were trying to say that this child is special, even if he is a demigod or not. Demigod? Have you broken your oath, Artemis? No, Father. I swear on River Satyx that I won't, and I haven't, as the thunder boomed, indicating that what Artemis has said is the truth, as Zeus was taken aback. Then how? As Hera and the others were also quite confused. As Demeter then said, regardless of that or not, have you not heard, Zeus? Everyone, our father, he might come back. We have to take precautionary measures, and to make that both Camp Half-Blood and the Romans are safe, as Athena frowned at the name of Romans, but she knew it was needed to be done. As now we see, time began to pass by as finally Artemis gave birth, and as soon as she knew what it was, she was scared. It was a baby boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. It looked nothing like Artemis, and yet resembled her very much more perfectly. He had 3 whisker-like face marks on each side of his cheek, as Aphrodite squealed, holding him in her arms. I can't wait for him to grow up. I know who to make him pair with. You're not making him up with anyone, as Aphrodite gasped. No, I won't allow him to follow the same path as you. I'm proud of that, you foam-made creature. Whatever you say, Virgin Scout. I won't allow this to befall on your child. As that is when Hera and Zeus arrived. As Hera was holding the child from Aphrodite, who passed it on to Zeus. As Zeus, for the first time, was shocked as the child grabbed onto his beard, and if anything, he chuckled, looking at him with his blue eyes. And Zeus, everyone was scared because his expression was nothing, until he had a smile on his face. You are like a storm here, huh? I know what to name him. I know. He looks like Asian, so how about we name him Naruto? Naruto, like the fish cake? Said Demeter, as we see Artemis frown. No, not like the fish cake, like the whirlpool wind, as Poseidon said, that is a nice name. As that is when Zeus said, how about something much more divine? You're just jealous that he is being named after my domain. As Naruto chuckled at that. See, he even likes the name. As now we see, everyone smiled when Zeus did. Well, he is my grandson. Our grandson, said Hera, because no matter how she looked at it, it was an innocent child, and she was rather bored because of, well, her husband continuously cheating. So, now we see after he was born, Artemis was allowed to raise him for a few years. As now we see, Naruto was growing up on Mount Olympus. His uncle was the most, well, overjoyed person. He was singing haikus, songs, left and right about his his nephew, left and right. Well, Zeus was also enjoying this for once, and was bringing in toys after toys, and so was Poseidon and the others, because they wanted to become the most amazing granduncle as well as grandpa ever. And as for Hades, surprisingly enough, he was also interested in and sent in a few gifts. As now we see, as Naruto reached at the age of 2, Hera and the others were gathered around Hestia's, well, hearth, as she was cooking. As Hera then asked a question to Artemis. Artemis, what is it, Hera? I have a question. Have you told this about Naruto to your hunt? As Artemis froze. How could she reveal that she has a son? Don't get her wrong, she loved Naruto to death, but she was afraid. Afraid that her hunters might hate him. Or hate her. As Athena then said, you really think that they would hate you for this? I know they would. You should not worry about that, sister. Naruto is your son. And if anything, he's not going to turn out like the others. Ugh, you better believe I'm gonna make sure he doesn't, said Hera, as well as the others, as Naruto sneezed while he was with his uncles, Ares, Hermes, Hephaestus, as well as Apollo. What is it, little Naruto? Why are you sneezing left and right? I don't know, I just felt chills run down my spine. Huh. Stop being a wimp, kid. You're gonna be strong, you hear me? You're not gonna be some punk. Yeah, I guess you're right, uncle. As Naruto said this, as his uncle smiled, because even if they didn't want it to, they were close. Especially it was weird because Ares for once, more than anything, was closer to Naruto, as was Apollo and Hermes. They were a given, obviously, but Hephaestus and Ares? Yeah, that was kind of shocking. As now we see, Naruto's life with Olympians was quite happy and fulfilling one until Naruto reached at the age of 6, as the fates arrived and warned them that if the child is not sent to the Half-Blood camp, everything will fall. As Zeus frowned, and the others as well, as they looked at Naruto, who looked at them with a smile. I'm okay with it. If it means to help you all, I will. But Naruto, you won't be allowed back here for a long time, son, said Zeus in a saddened tone, as Naruto smiled, giving them all a bright smile. If it means that you all will be happy, then I'm okay with it. As now we see, Naruto then said goodbye to his mother and his uncles, as well as his grandfather and grandmother, especially his mother hugging her once more, as Apollo was crying as well. As soon as Naruto left, he woke up in an orphanage, as his memories of Olympians and of Mount Olympus was sealed. As Naruto, due to the mist surrounding the gods, was manipulated alongside the others into thinking that he was an orphan and had been living here, and had been studying in the Yancy Academy in the New York. After arriving there, Naruto made friends with 2 boys, a disabled kid named Grover and another kid named Pecy Jackson. He had green eyes, brown hair, and white skin. As now we see, Naruto and Percy and Grover became the best of best friends. They did a lot of pranks, but in the end, they were best of friends. As now we see time begin to pass by, they reach at the age of 13. They were going on a trip, as Nancy Bobfett was bothering them. As Naruto then said, Nancy, it would be great if you stopped bothering them. Huh, whatever you say, Uzumaki. Said, whatever you say, Uzumaki, said Nancy Bobfett to Naruto. As Naruto then frowned and sat down. Since the Orphan Martyr's name was an Uzumaki, she was from, well, the descendant of Asians. That is why Naruto took upon her name for the time being. As now we see, Naruto then sat down. It's alright, Naruto. You don't need to. It's alright, Grover. He did the right thing. Yeah, I'm okay with it. As now we see, Naruto, Percy, and Grover were just talking, as their ma'am on the trip was asking them tricky questions. And after bringing them to the sides, they were attacked by them, as they witnessed that their madam transformed into a monster. As Mr. Burner arrived there and threw a pen towards Percy, and what was it again? A eraser towards Naruto. As Naruto was shocked, what the hell are we supposed to do with this, Mr. Burner? I'm not gonna erase that thing with this. Actually, you do. As Naruto witnessed that the eraser glue and turned into a bow. As Naruto pulled the string back, as a arrow materialized there, as Naruto shot it straight through the heart. As Naruto was shocked that his aim was so precise, as Mr. Burner then said, not bad at all, Naruto. Percy. As after that we see Grover and Percy and Naruto were returning until Percy noticed something. Hey, what are those 3 ladies doing and smiling at us? That's creepy. Yeah, you're right, dude. That is kind of weird. As Grover was flinching left and right, until Grover then said, we have to go to your home, Percy. Naruto, you're coming with. Okay, but I have to go back and tell Mrs. Uzumaki that I'm leaving. You can tell her later. You have to go now, with us. Okay, buddy, calm down. Is something wrong? Said Percy. You will find out. As after arriving at Percy's home, they met with Percy's mother. As after meeting her, he then said, Mrs. Jackson, we have to go there now. It's emergency. Like, right now? Yes. Okay, get in the car, Percy. Naruto. As after sitting inside, we see that the three of them were driven all the way to fields outside of New York. Why are we even here? This is where you're going to go from now on, Percy. Your father, he's a god. As Percy was taken aback, what? Mom, is this some sort of a joke or a prank? Stop, please. You're scaring me. Tell me you're pulling my leg. Unfortunately, I'm not, Percy. Your mother is right, said Grover, as after arriving there they were attacked by a mentor. Naruto, using his bow again, was trying his best to defend. Get inside! As they arrived, Percy and Grover were about able to get inside, as did Naruto, but they witnessed Percy's mother being taken away because she couldn't get inside. No! As Naruto was holding on to Percy's mom, and so was Percy, but in the end, she let go of both hands because she didn't want both of them to be wounded because of her sake, as she and the centaur then turned into a golden dust. As both Naruto as well as Percy then passed out, as huge amount of thunder boomed everywhere, as if enraged. As Chiron has said, Lord Zeus is enraged. Bring them inside immediately. As up in heaven we see on Mount Olympus, Zeus have witnessed this, the close call of his grandson dying, as others were also tensed. As Apollo then said, that was a close call. As Artemis was clutching her bow so tightly that almost a crack was appearing in her weapon. Artemis, your bow is going to break. Sit down, Artemis, said Zeus. I know you are pissed. He almost died, father. I know. As now we see, back with Apollo inside his temple, he was seeing vision again and again of Naruto dying while the rest of them were crying. No. Damn it. Why are the things that won't change? As that is when he had an idea of bringing in the Imperial gold-made weapon, a bow for Naruto. As he arrived himself at the camp of blood, as Dionysus was shocked. What are you doing here, Apollo? I'm here to give this to Naruto. You know that as much as I like the kid, I cannot allow you to do that. You know there are rules, right? I know. I have to. Please. He won't even remember you, said Dionysus as he stopped Apollo in his tracks. He doesn't remember me or anyone. His memory has been sealed away, or have you forgotten? I haven't. I just wish that he didn't have to go through this. What is bothering you? What are you hiding? The prophecy hasn't changed. I see the vision. If I don't help him, he's gonna die. I thought that even after all these years it would have changed. Something would have changed. He would have at least lived, but no. I can't tell this to Artemis. I can't tell this to the others. Not when things are as they are. So have they found Father's thunderbolt? No. Has Poseidon said anything? If anything, he's enraged because of Father, blaming him, thinking that he has stole the lightning bolt. But Hades, what about him? His helm is missing. He's also pissed at. And both of them think that Poseidon's son has done it. Poseidon's son? You mean the Percy boy that just came? Of course. And let me tell you, on my father's beard, if he is the one, I will shoot him down myself, said Apollo as he glowed a golden hue, emitting heat. As Chiron then arrived, Lord Apollo, please calm down. You're right, Chiron. Give this to Naruto when he wakes up. As the bow turned into a staff. A dual weapon, yes. He will be able to learn both. He knows how to, even if his memories are sealed away. As now we see, the next day was the game. As soon as both of them woke up, they met with Annabeth, daughter of Athena. As Annabeth was observing who Percy was, she had a few guesses, but for Naruto, she was quite completely confused. She had a guess that he might be Apollo's or Aphrodite's, but that was all. On the other side, Naruto was being glared at like he was a piece of meat by not only, girls from Ares' cabin, Demeter cabin, as well as Aphrodite's as well. As Naruto was scared, as Annabeth then said, you don't need to be worried about them too much, yet at least. As up in the heaven, we see that Aphrodite was squealing. Look at him, how is he shy and scared. Artemis then said, "Stop trying to meddle with my son's life." "Hey, I'm his aunt, remember? He called me that. And as his aunt, it is my duty to make sure that he has the best and most amazing love life ever seen in the mortal world. We can argue about that later on. At least he is fine." As after that we see, after wandering around, Naruto noticed that Annabeth looking sadly towards a tree. "What is it, Annabeth? Why are you looking towards that tree with sadness?" "Nothing. It's just someone important to me died there." "Who?" "Her name was Talia Grace, and she died there." I see. As after that, Naruto then brought out some flowers that was given to him by Demeter's cabin, and arrived there with Annabeth as she followed him suit. "What are you doing?" As Naruto placed the flowers down, and after that prayed for her that she will be in peace. As after that, Naruto got up. As Annabeth had a smile on her face. "You know you're not that bad, Naruto." As Naruto smiled. "Yeah, I guess I'm not." Cheeky brat. As after that we see Percy was screaming as Naruto arrived. "Hey, what is going on?" As Clarice, a girl from Aries' cabin, was about to dunk him into the toilets, but Percy was able to manipulate water and wetted her. As Naruto then said, "Percy, what the hell did you do that?" I don't know, man. It just happened on its own." As on the other side, we see that Clarice was pissed. "We'll see you in the game, punk." As after that, Chiron called for everyone, and soon it was announced that there was going to be a capture the flag today. As camps divided itself into two teams, and the match began. As Annabeth was facing against Percy, he became quite wounded. As soon as Percy entered the water after hearing a voice, he healed and was able to overcome Annabeth and win the battle and capture the flag as well. As Naruto was praising him, we see that claiming happened as Percy was claimed. "All hail Perseus Jackson, son of Poseidon, the Earthshaker, god of the sea and storm." As after that, everyone bowed, as suddenly another possession happened, and claiming happened, and everyone was shocked. "All hail Naruto Uzumaki, son of Artemis, goddess of hunt, maidenhood, and motherhood, and of moon." As everyone was baffled by this, as Naruto was confused. "Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that?" "Naruto, have you forgotten what Mr. Chiron taught us?" "Yeah, I remember about the Greek lessons." "And do you know who Artemis is?" "Yeah, I know. It is said that she hates all men." "And what are you?" As Naruto's eyes widened. Her son." As Naruto was tensed, as they looked down dejectedly. As up in heaven, Artemis' heart ached after seeing this. It wasn't supposed to be like that. As now we see, the next day, everyone was keeping Percy and Naruto to arm's length. Why? Because Naruto was an anomaly that shouldn't even exist. And as for Percy, his father was just blamed that he had stolen not only Helm of Hades, but as well as the lightning bolt. "Are you alright, Percy?" "Yeah, I talked to my dad and he told me that everything was fine. I just wish that my mother was." Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right." As Percy's eyes went, "Wait, oh, sorry, Naruto, I didn't mean to." "It's alright, Percy. It's okay. I mean, they are right, kind of. I shouldn't exist, you know?" As thunder boomed, laughing in defiance, as did the ground shake, and so did the sea. What is going on? The child of Artemis must have done that. The big three are enraged at him. As thunder boomed loudly. "See?" As now we see, Hera literally punched Zeus on the head. "You're making things worse here." Sorry. I was just telling them that I disagree." Poor Naruto. He's going through a lot, isn't he? As that is when we see a oracle appeared and gave them the quest As after that, the team between Grover, Annabeth, Percy, and Naruto was formed as they were sent out. And as soon as they departed, we see all hell broke loose because Naruto and Percy and Annabeth, as well as Grover, had to go against a lot of trials. First, they had to face off Medusa, and after doing so and defeating her, they had to go to a hotel where they almost forgot about the whole scenario. It was a trap, and they were able to escape there from there as well. And then they finally arrived in the underworld. After arriving there, we see that they met face to face with Lord Hades. Hades and Persephone looked towards Naruto with quite surprise. As for the others, they were pissed. As the Cerberus was also who was once a pet of Naruto and returned back to hell and underworld as soon as Naruto arrived back on Earth, looked at him and wagged his tail, but Naruto was confused. But at the same time smiled when the huge three-headed dog was just acting like that, a dog. As now we see, after dealing with them and giving them a quest of finding his helm as well, they were allowed to leave from the underworld. And that is when they arrived where Ares waited for them. Ares was under mind control still, and that is why he fought with the others. Naruto got badly injured, but he was able to retrieve both the the lightning bolt, as well as the helm. As after arriving to the New York State Tower, Empire State Building, they met with their parents, and after bowing in front of them, Percy presented the King of the Gods with his weapon and the King of the Underworld as well. And a debate appeared what to do with the Pecy Jackson, while Naruto avoided the gaze of his mother as if he was trying to hide. As after that, we see Annabeth and the others alongside with Percy were told to leave. As Naruto was also about to leave, he was stopped and halted by his mother. "Wait there, Naruto." As Naruto flinched and looked down, as his mother turned into her normal state, as did the many others. But Hera stopped them, thinking that it was right to give them space. As Naruto looked down, I know, Lady Artemis, that you think that I shouldn't exist and all. I want to say I'm sorry. I don't even know how I came to be," said Naruto as his tear fell down. But I have to say this, I still love you as my mother. And before anything could happen, Naruto was engulfed into a hug. A bone-crushing hug. "You are my son. How dare for a moment you ever think that I would hate you? I bore you within me for 9 months and brought you into this world. Never forget that, Naruto. You will always be my son, and I will always love you as your mother." As that is when his uncle appeared and gave him a hug as well. "Missed you, kiddo." "We all did." "What? What do you mean by that, Lord Apollo?" Forgot that happened. As now we see, Naruto was confused when Apollo said that, but paid no mind to it. As after that we see Naruto and the others return, and they were seen as the heroes, but not before one of them betrayed them, as Thalia's pine tree was poisoned. And not only that, there were rumors of the mad Titan Cronus being revived. So they were set to hell once more. As they returned after defeating Kronos and Luke once and for all, they had another battle waiting for them. Artemis was holding on to the sky. After Atlas, the Titan, left it, was holding on to it as punishment. And so Naruto and the others arrived there, rushing there, and fought with the Titan. But turns out the Titan had already freed the others of his kind, and Naruto and the others knew what to do. Naruto then brought out the weapon that was given to him, and using the domains that were blessed to him by the gods, Naruto was able to defeat them. But not before Atlas wounded him badly. As Naruto freed him, Naruto sealed him back, holding into the sky, while Artemis was freed. As now we see, Naruto was close to dying. As the others arrived there, "No. What happened to him, Artemis?" "No, please. No, my child, please don't die." As the others who have also arrived there by this time, as the hunters did as well, as they were shocked. "It's alright, mother. In this way, everything will be fine. Nobody will judge you. At least, I can die with peace knowing that you all loved me." As Naruto's eyes were closing, Apollo began to heal him continuously and found out that this was the strongest attack of Atlas, close enough to even make a god fade. And Naruto was a demigod. He was close to fading until the fates intervened and helped him. He has done us a great job, and a deed, and helped us in another world. He is a hero of two worlds and saviors of two, and now we are blessing him with a happy and prosperous life. As Naruto awoke again, and this time with the memories of his past, as he remembered, I remember everything, said Naruto within a bone-crushing hug of Artemis and Apollo, as everyone was shocked, as at the same time happy. As Percy then realized that Naruto was almost a god who was raised in Mount Olympus before he returned for the fulfillment of this prophecy on earth willingly, knowing that he might die. As Apollo, who was flinching, knowing that his only nephew would have died, was happy that thanks to the fate, everything has changed, and now they all were happy. And in the end, Titans were defeated by the illuminating moonlight, the son of Artemis, as the hunters, the Olympians, and everyone accepted him, and no one thought of him as an anomaly. If anything, he was given the domains after being made a god, and a newest Olympian. And his domains were those of friendships, bravery, as well as loyalty. The domains that nobody has ever taken care of. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my main channel, Apollo Uchiha, as well. There is a short movie there uploaded today. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.